January 1st, 2017, I woke up with a debilitating pain in my back. It was hard for me to breathe. I could hardly walk across the floor, and my friends knew that something was wrong. So they suggested I go to an urgent care. The urgent care told me I had pneumonia, but I knew it was worse than that. So I went to New-York-Presbyterian Hospital. After about 2 weeks of being in the hospital and having several blood tests and biopsies done, the results started coming back troublesome for cancer.
What we all thought was pneumonia was stage 4 lung cancer. He was very short of breath, his oxygen saturation was quite low, and he had disease in both lungs and also this fluid buildup around his heart. And honestly, we all didn't know if he was going to make it. He was very sick.
The cancer had metastasized throughout my whole body. It was in my lymph nodes. I had cancer in my spine, cancerous nodules on my chest, blood clots in my back.
At New-York-Presbyterian, I'm lucky to work with a tremendous team. We all work together as a multidisciplinary team. So when someone like Oswald has to see a cardiologist or has to see a pulmonologist, he's able to see top-notch people. At the time when Oswald was diagnosed, there was a new treatment coming out. In the past, everyone was treated with chemotherapy, which I often tell patients you can think of as almost as us putting toxins into your body to directly kill the cancer. Now, immunotherapy differs from that in that we give you medication, but that medication helps your own immune system fight the cancer.
One of the things that you think when you hear the word cancer are all the things that you cannot do anymore and all the things you should have done. One of the things that I enjoy doing, I enjoy my carnivals. I go to Trinidad for Carnival all the time.
I didn't think that Oswald would be able to tolerate chemotherapy. So it was a discussion that he and I had together about the risks and benefits.
You have to be open to really trying the new things because it's only impossible until somebody does it.
I'm also grateful to New-York-Presbyterian for allowing us to give patients these treatments. At that time, pembrolizumab in the setting had just been approved, and we were really lucky to be able to secure it for Oswald.
So I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, at the right hospital. Today, 3 years later, my treatments are now 10 weeks apart, and I'm doing great. I went from barely being able to walk across the floor to doing the elliptical and the treadmill for an hour. I gained back 40 pounds. I started to look and feel like myself. I was able to function fully.
Oswald currently is doing just great. I mean, his scans for the last few years have shown no evidence of disease.
Little did I know that exactly 1 year later, I would be on the road in Trinidad carrying costumes that weigh over 200 pounds for 2 days.
I'm hopeful that his immune system will be able to continue to fight any cancer that might reappear, and that he can stay cancer-free for many, many years.
I have to say the biggest lesson I've learned, choose where you go to get help. If I hadn't gone to New-York-Presbyterian at Columbia and they were not on the cutting edge of cancer research, I wouldn't be here today and I wouldn't be able to tell you how great immunotherapy is.